matchup. It is going to be Bengals taking on the Browns, 1 o'clock Eastern tip-off in Cleveland. The Browns are minus 10.5, total 42 and a hook. Saw a half a point move toward Cleveland and moving downward on the total. The Browns open as the 10-point favorite, now minus 10.5. Total open 43, down to 42 and a hook. 57% are leaning Cincinnati, 51% shaded toward the over. Right now the Bengals are plus 310 on the money line. The Bengals have also successfully covered the number in their last 3 straight. They're covering 67% of their games on the road this year. Tyler Boyd has 758 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns. Carlos Dunlap has 5.5 sacks as well, 12.5 tackles for loss. Now the Browns on the other side, they failed to cover in 6 out of their last 8. They're also covering just 33% of their games at home this year. They rank in the bottom 10 in rush yards allowed, and their defense is allowing 24 points per contest on their home turf. Total-wise, Cleveland's 3-1 to the under in their last 4. They're also 7-5 to the under overall for the year. I also failed to mention that Robinson, Murray, and Njoku are listed as questionable for the Browns. Now on the Cincinnati side, their last 3 games stayed under the number. They're also 6-0 to the under on the road this year. I'm going to purchase the half a point, buy it up, and take the Bengals plus 11 and the under 42.5 in that game. Before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to the show. Got some lines of personal leans out for NFL Week 14. But before we dive into some more of that, I just want to quickly remind you to check me out on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage, where we are currently hitting at 65% for the entire college football season on that website. We do daily premium selections on that site beginning at just $1.99 per month. We have a bunch of different memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to. And at the end of the show, I'm going to explain to you the difference between what we do here on YouTube and that Patreon website. If you want to check out my current record on Patreon, you can do that right now. It's right on the homepage. All you got to do is click the link in the description section below. That's patreon.com/BrockPage. All right, let's go ahead and dive back into some more free lines of personal leans right here on YouTube. All starts Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got the Dolphins taking on the Jets. And that's going to be a 1 o'clock Eastern kickoff in that matchup there. The Dolphins are not favored on the road. The Jets are minus 6.5, totals 44. Saw a 1-point fade of New York and